Mi historia comienza en la base Fuerza Aérea Ellison Fairbanks, Alaska, hace muchos años. A la edad de 2 años tenía una infección de ojo que nadie en mi familia detectó. Dentro de unos meses perdí mi vista. Los médicos especularon que yo tenía un ojo perezoso o el ojo afectado no fue tratado. Esto era mi destino debido a la edad de 2, porque era imposible de memorar una palabra excepto gaga, baba, pipi. Usted me sigue. My story begins in Nelson Air Force Base, Fairbanks, Alaska. At the age of 2, I experienced an eye infection which no one in my family detected. Within months, I lost my eyesight. Physicians speculate that I had a lazy eye or diseased eye that went untreated. It was my fate because at the age of 2 it was impossible to mutter a word except goo goo gaga, baba, beep beep. You follow me? For the next 8 years I was plagued with an assortment of eye malfunctions. When you lose sight of an eye, it is no walk in the woods. Your eye will start to drift to one side, the eye will shrink, cataracts will grow on the eye, tumors and glaucoma may develop. Above all, the loss affects your self-esteem. During my lifetime, I experienced many of these symptoms. At the age of 20, we decided to enucleate the eye because of the fear that the infection in the blind eye would spread to the healthy eye. Since my sophomore year of college, I've been wearing a plastic prosthesis. The price can range from $3,000 to $8,000. Go figure. I pay $4,000 for a plastic object and the insurance covers only half. For years, I played at a high level of basketball, ran track in college, and participated in all the sports that you can mention. My motor skills or reaction time has always been a step behind, and is more likely due to the loss of an eye. I also play a solid game of quiz-up, and sometimes I notice my late responses lower my score. Nonetheless, I still hold a high rank in the global rankings. My depth perception is not the best, but I learned to adapt and overcome any obstacles. As a general rule, when you lose an eye, the remaining eye becomes stronger. At the age of 60, my vision remains 20/10. However, I need to visit the dollar store, purchase power reader glasses at $125 to read comfortably. A total of 165 ocularists in the U.S. fabricate custom and stocked eyes. Over the years, I have consulted with the very best ocularists, and therefore my prosthetic eye appears good. Without a prosthetic eye, I would look like Fetty Wap, the rapper. Nowadays, prosthesis comes equipped with an optional peg that is inserted in the muscle for added motility. I opted out of this feature because it often adds more complications down the road. Some days with a lot of sleep I look marvelous, but with limited sleep, the eyelid becomes swollen. Last night I slept well, so I will let you guess which eye is the prosthetic. Well, boys and girls, which one is the prosthetic? If you guess none, this might very well be a gag and just a fictional story for a laugh. But wrong answer. Right is the right answer. But the truth of the matter, there is a very famous actor who has a similar affliction with his eye. Do you know his name? I will give you a few clever hints. He played football at USC. He played the role of Idi Amin. He is tall. His father was an insurance agent. I know you know the answer. I will give you a few seconds to reflect on these clever clues. Ding! Time is up. Forrest Whitaker. You know the actor who won the Academy Award, suffers from ptosis, or the droopy eyelid. Years ago, I opted for the ptosis surgery, and shortly thereafter, I was a gorgeous young man with sexy eyelids. However, with gravity, this eyelid will eventually drop and drop as I advance on the time chart. Really, is it worth another surgery? You might say yes, yes. Or you might say, no way, man. However, if you said no, that's precisely how I feel today. Lastly, I share my story because I'm retired and I have nothing else than to tell the world stories. I hope this personal experience might enrich your lives, and within a minute I will conclude my presentation. But I would like you to walk away with a few tips on how to protect your eyes over the long haul. Find out if you're at higher risk for eye disease. Be aware of your family's health history. Have regular physical exams to check for diabetes and high blood pressure. Protect your eyes from harmful UV light. Wear sunglasses. Eat a healthy and balanced diet. Get your eyes checked at least every 2 years. Don't smoke, because many dangers of smoking have been well documented, and when it comes to eye health, people who smoke are at greater risk of developing eye diseases. Les doy las gracias por escuchar mi historia. Quizás la próxima vez que me vea en YouTube estaré luciendo un ojo digital o un ojo artificial que pueda ver. Estas son las últimas tendencias en los ojos artificiales. Por Dios, me olvidé de presentarme. Mi nombre es William Orville Phillips III, la tercera. Durante años incluso mi señora no conoce esta historia. Y por cierto, el nombre de mi esposa es Alicia Gratzky. For the Anglo-Saxon listeners, I want to keep you in suspense on the finale. Thanks for listening to my story, and perhaps the next time you see me on YouTube, I will be sporting a digital eye or an artificial eye that can see. These are the latest trends in artificial eyes. And for Pete's sake, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is William Orville Phillips III, and for years even my wife did not know this story. By the way, my wife's name is Alicia Gratzky.